Okay, let's look at this one. This one's a bit different. I'm going to write a code to create a game that uses a random number. Okay, so what we have here is a function. A function, like a procedure, is a set of instructions with a name and that returns a value. And this one, we've made up a function called random, and it takes 1 to 6, so it's going to return a value from 1 to 6. And we're going to output each number to the screen, and we're going to keep a running total of the numbers, so we have to total them up, which will also output each time. So that's suggesting that we're going to output it within the loop. And we're going to repeat this until the total is greater than 100. So this is the first time, apart from the error messages, that we've done a loop until a condition is true. But the other times we've largely done loops for a certain number of times, 1 to 30, 1 to 50. So what we'll do here is we will, what we're going to do here is we're going to do repeat and until number is greater than 100. So when number is greater than 100, when total is greater than 100, that's when we're going to end this loop. So not number, so let's set that to total. That's our condition for exiting the loop. So we're going to repeat this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prompt the user for the data. No, we're not going to prompt the user for the data. We're going to get the data. So I'm going to put our page break in here. We're going to get the data from the random number generator. So let's have a variable called num. Let's tab over first. Let's indent in our loop. So num is assigned the value of random 1 to 6. This is a kind of made up random number generation function. And so number is going to be assigned that value, and total is going to be assigned the value of total plus the number. So we're going to get a running total of that. Now we don't have a counter variable here within this loop that we need to increment, because we're going to terminate when total is greater than 100, and total is assigned a new value each time. It's going to keep looping around here. What we do have to do, however, is we have to set num to 0. Well, we didn't have to set that because it gets its first value from the random number generation, but we definitely do have to set total to a starting value of 0 because it gets its first number from a calculation. And this should do it. And let's just then go and we're going to output each number to the screen and keep a running total of all the numbers, which will also output each time. So that implies we're going to output it here. So we're going to do output number and concatenate the value of number, num, and we're also going to output the running total. Output total, and we're going to concatenate the number total, because what we've said is it's going to be a running total, so this value will change. So if the first number that's generated is 1, then we'll output 1 here, and we'll output 1 as total. Then the second number is 2, we'll output 2, and the running total will be 3. And if the next number is 3, then we'll output 3, and the running total will be 6. And it's going to output it each time until we get up to 100. And that satisfies the criteria that we've set ourselves here. So something a little different there on that one.